out.
All right. Who do you need to call out today and for what? I've got a gazillion different texts here. People wanting to call out the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, yeah. That's to be expected.
I mean, blowing a 17-point lead yesterday. And honestly, in a game that they've got to win. They got some tough games on the schedule. And so you look and say, all right, well, here are the ones that they should win, and they got to win. They were playing another team that only had one win. And, you know, the Dolphins trying to say, yeah, we're not as bad as the worst teams in the NFL. And then yesterday proved that you're just as bad as any terrible team in the NFL. And you're awful. You're not going to make the playoffs. And the whole tank for Tua and that experiment, that's pretty much gone. And you're going to have to tank again and reset. So, yeah, a lot of people were calling them out. I'm saying I'm calling out the Dolphins for being outscored 27-7 after being up 17-0. Fire Mikey McD.
Ooh.
Yes. So a lot of people, there's all kinds of, you know, things and spoofs and all that stuff that's going on social media about him. And one of his quotes that he'd had earlier in a press conference, a lot of people are replaying on social media. This is Dolphins coach Mike McDaniel.
You should stand corrected. Good morning. False. Great morning. Let's go.
Why great? What makes this one great?
Because we're another day closer to death.
Another day closer to death. People say that should be the new motto for the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, my.
We are one day closer to death. That's about all you have to look forward to. So a lot going on with that. And Gator fans, they cannot call out their coach because they actually got a big old win over the weekend. Very impressive.
Okay.
Yep. So I think the only people sad over the weekend is the Knowles fans and Dolphins fans. A couple of the other call-em-outs that we got here today. I saw this video. Have you ever seen these fitness influencers that think that they get to take over an entire gym? It's getting pretty crazy because they'll set up a camera to record themselves working out. And there are a couple things that happen. One, there are some people that call out people that might be looking at them that they think...
Well, you're putting on a show.
Right.
You're filming yourself. I'm going to look.
So then the person filming, they snap on somebody behind them if they're looking. And now there's also another video of this woman who was all upset because she's doing her little exercise routine. And there's a woman that is at the weight rack and she's stretching a bit, getting ready to pick up her weights and go. And she stops her workout and is like, do you have to stand there? Really? You can't go somewhere else? And she's like, why can't I stand here? She's like, I'm making a video. She's like, you don't own the gym. And it starts a big old fight. Some of these fitness influencers, you need to check yourself. If you're going to be doing exercise videos and you don't want anyone else in it, you need to go buy your own gym or open one in your house and do your exercises there.
You can't ask people to move out of your video in a gym that's open to the public and people are just in there trying to do their thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are you sure this isn't a staged?
It didn't look like it. It just, you can tell how people's energies are. And it didn't appear like it was.
Okay.
And I've heard other people saying those kind of things. Yeah, some of them are staged. I don't think this one was.
People are staging all kinds of fights. Everybody's fighting everybody because it gets engagement.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Another call out that I saw online. What do you think about this? There's a 23-year-old woman that's calling out her 25-year-old boyfriend because he gets loud and rambunctious during football games. And here's why she gets upset, because she says it gives her anxiety. She said her father was abusive and he would raise his voice in her childhood home, and that was usually followed by something worse. So when she asked him to tone it down, he got upset, saying she's overreacting and expressing hurt over being perceived as aggressive. He said, I'm not being aggressive. I'm just rooting on a football team. And apparently this is causing a major problem in their relationship. Now, is he right for being upset, or does he need to tone it down?
They need to be in separate locations when the game is on.
That's what I thought. I'm like, if nothing else, you need to maybe just go to a sports bar, watch your games there, leave her in peace.
Totally. Go to a sports bar. Find one that supports your team that you cheer for, and go be with the other fans and yell and hoot and holler.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to make her sad, but, you know.
Yeah.
It's a sensitive thing, especially if she's trying to deal with past trauma.
And another call out I saw, female cruise passengers are being called out because they're stashing their room keys and pass cards in their bras. One passenger who has been witnessing this says, twice I've seen ladies reaching into their blouses to locate their passes in their bras. This is frankly disgusting for the crew members and for everyone who touches them afterwards. Please just buy a lanyard. Do you think that is a valid call out? Is it absolutely gross to keep your room key and pass in your bra?
Lots of women do it. And I've actually seen like convenience stores that have a sign on the door, no tea money, they call it.
Okay.
Because they don't want money or debit cards or anything that has been stored in your bra. Because, yeah, if you have any kind of booby sweat, that does get on the money or the card or whatever you've stored in your brassiere.
Okay. So you think there might be some legitimacy to that?
There is. And if you're handing your card to a stranger and now they have to touch it and it's got your breast sweat on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Check yourself.
It's tainted.
Okay. Somebody just texted in and they said you're talking about the fitness gurus that are taking over these gyms. Apparently there's another person, they say, who makes videos calling out the people with the cameras. And the lady you're talking about actually got banned from that gym for her behavior.
Oh, wow.
And honestly, good for them because you don't own this. You can't scold other gym goers for stretching at the weight rack or anything like that. You don't own the place.
It's a weird entitlement. It kind of makes me think they are trying to pick fights out there in the wild to go viral and have videos.
No, she went viral and she lost her gym membership over it. So I guess congratulations. And some positive call-em-outs here today. Bobby said, I want to call out my sister-in-law, Laura. First, she introduced me to the KVJ show back in 2022, even while I still lived in Tampa.
Okay.
And since moving down here last year, she's helped me with various things. I'm totally blind. I need help with certain things. I'll give an example. Something she's helped me with. She introduced me to Bubbly, and she helped me get it. She works as a teacher, so she might not hear the call-em-out. So there you go.
That's sweet.
That for you. But yeah, have her go and check that out on YouTube. It's all good. Also, we got Allison saying, I am calling out our Uber driver, Omar, who would not allow us to bring water into his car, 0 stars.
Oh.
Yeah, some of them have a strict no drinking policy. Maybe they're thinking that it could have been a clear liquor, possibly, but you would think if you don't provide water, you should allow people to bring water, right?
Yeah, I get it though. I mean, especially if that's their personal car. And if people have spilled in their car, it's going to be a sore subject for them. And they're like, you know what? No drinks whatsoever. I get it. I get it. I still, you know what I would tell you to do? Just smuggle it in your purse with the lid on.
Right. Yeah, I guess you have to.
Don't be so flagrant with it if you think that they're not going to let you bring it. Put it in your purse, put the cap on it.
A couple of call-em-outs. One I thought was rather interesting, calling Taylor Swift a bully. It was an article that was written in the Huffington Post by Alexandra Neforos. And she said, if you look at all this stuff, and she's talking about the song Actually Romantic that we were talking about on Friday with Taylor Swift going after Charlie XCX's Sympathy is a Knife. She said that song that Charlie XCX made was more of an internal landscape and how the object of her song makes her feel, whereas Swift's Actually Romantic is just a direct barb, giving off the mean girl behavior she is trying to criticize. Calling basically Taylor Swift a hypocrite and saying that everybody's coming for me, yet Taylor Swift always comes after people, and people need to call out her nonsense, is what it was.
But, I mean, the rumor is that didn't they tour together? Like, Charlie opened up for Taylor, and at some point there became bad blood between the two.
Right.
And the rumor is that Charlie called Taylor boring Barbie.
Right.
And it got back to Taylor. And then so Taylor was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and write that down in the book.
Yeah. Well,
You just made the album, hooker.
The one thing this writer pointed out, she said, look, I just think how several years ago Taylor Swift said, all of my enemies started out friends. And let's look at what she is doing and what her part is in this to push people away and have so many enemies. Is she really so innocent?
I don't know. On this one, I don't agree that she's
Okay.
the bad guy. If Charlie XCX was talking trash on the tour after being invited to open because she didn't like the fact that, Taylor's fans probably booed her because they want Taylor, not the opening act. But that happens to every opening act that opens for a big powerhouse like Taylor.
So she ended by saying Taylor Swift snarkily sings about supposedly living in Charlie's head rent-free, but is there not irony in writing, recording, and producing an entire song about another girl's obsession with talking about you? So she is just putting Taylor Swift on blast, saying we have been calling the other people the mean girls, missing the mark that Taylor Swift is actually the bully.
And don't snooze on the fact that that's not the only person who is talked about on these albums. You also have people saying there's some clear stuff of her going after Blake Lively.
Yep. Okay.
That's fascinating. Look at the Gucci lyrics specifically. Blake Lively was the face of a Gucci ad campaign. And then also we're hearing that Travis Kelce's ex, Kayla Nicole, is mentioned in the track Opalite, which is, I don't know, a lot of people say a diss track as well at Travis Kelce's ex.
Taylor Swift does come for a lot of people in her music. And
Is she-
she's just saying, look, we just never addressed her as what she is. Taylor Swift is a bully and never gets called out for it. And she's over it.
Is she reacting though? Because
I hear you.
I know all about what it feels like to be a girl that have a lot of friends, people that were once your friend, then try to come for you. Like that's a real thing that happens in chick relationships. You used to be a friend, now you're an enemy. You created some weird drama between us that I didn't even know existed, but now I'm pissed and I'm gonna get you back.
Okay.
Like that's, I think,
You
what
think
Taylor
Taylor's justified in everything she's done?
in the Charlie XCX thing.
Taylor's always the victim.
I think she is on that
Okay.
one. Now, I need to learn more about what happened with Travis Kelce's ex, Kayla. Because Kayla's not a public person.
Yeah.
But yet she is referenced, according to the Swifties, in the upcoming track Opalite.
And did Kayla ask for it?
Great question.
If she did not, maybe you're starting to see a pattern here. Making the argument Taylor Swift is actually a bully.
I want the details. Give me the details, Swifties.
Okay. Got a positive call out here. Megan said, I want to call out, I took my 9-year-old daughter to Papa Roach and ended up in the pit. Everybody was so nice looking out for him, and the pit employees were extra amazing, making sure my guy was taken care of and safe.
9-year-old in the pit?
Yeah, core memories were made.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't think I could handle the pit.
No, I'm too soft for that. It'd break me in half.
You got a tough 9-year-old right there.
Yes. Kimberly wants to call the guy at the eyeglass store. I don't want to name the store. I'd hate for them to get in trouble, but I broke the frames on my glasses and was past my warranty period. And he was able to somehow backdate my request and have them get replaced for free. And money has been really tight.
Oh, that is a nice employee. We will not tell on him, and we encourage you to do that for the people out there struggling.
Yep. And you said that you have a positive call out as well, Virginia.
I do. So we all know Maddie's Fight Foundation, our beautiful charity that is the beneficiary of the KVJ horror movie premiere coming up this weekend. So sadly, last week, Maddie's uncle, Anthony DiMatteo, he had gone to have some dental surgery and things went sideways. And unfortunately, he's been in a coma for the past
Oh, my
week.
gosh.
Yeah, he's the breadwinner of his family. He is a stepdad to 5 boys.
Wow.
And he sadly has been on life support and is not going to make it. But today he will do his honor walk through the hospital, and they are going to be able to save 8 lives with his organs because he's an organ donor. I mean, it's just so much tragedy for a family that already lost Maddie.
Right.
And the family they run the charity. They are completely 100% volunteer. And now her Uncle Anthony, is going to be joining Maddie in heaven. And I guess that's the only part that can give us comfort. Anthony and Maddie will be together. But yeah, he is doing his honor walk, his honor roll this morning, and they are going to save 8 lives with his organs. So a shout out to the DiMatteo family that we love very much.
They've gone through a lot.
They have gone through too much.
Yeah.
Please, let's just lay up on this family.
Yep.